Words are my preferred weapons. It's a poem by Tanella Boni. Every departure is also a return. You live with your dreams. You live with the memories of your life. Like the slow-footed camel, you carry your baggage on your back at the end of your arms from stop to stop until they return, your first departure into foreign countries. You walk down the lanes of your city, where the trees of splendorous dreams that shelter against the weather are rare now. In these foggy conditions, the leaves are umbrella covers. This place seems so unfamiliar to you, yet you're far from having failed in some desert among giant cacti. The allure of this unknown road revealed no secret for you, and this face that barely recognizes you, and the rain that recalls your presence. You've always been here, but your seeing is altered along the way. Here is where you begin the actual departure. It is there that the strangeness seizes your throat with both hands in the exile that begins. It will take a while to understand the new words for this relation. Yet, the sun is at its zenith. The sea still greets the bay where this all began. But don't kid yourself. The neighbor's sideways looks tell you that this country is far from being yours. Here you're back, more foreign than ever. This country and the air breathed since your departure has known 1,000 revolutions, seats removed each time the music stops. These are the trees that spy on your steps. But you don't have a country other than this one where speech came to you as it welcomed a star's birth. You don't know when a flourishing ego will go off in a huff, even as a wise word springs like pumps up from your mouth. Your skin is like the tree trunk, scored with 1,000 abrasions, protecting you again from the weather. Do you need an umbrella? Your heart may live in the dry grass of this turmoil, your heart that can barely accept that a path home has opened. Charcoal still embers in your clenched chest, guarded by the immense silence of what is now unspoken in peacetime. The fire that scorches your gaze takes you by the throat each time you approach the front step. And the hamatan blows like a bad memory across these coals, through the fragile ashes. Although the fault isn't in the weather, blame the humans who think they are right on a course of action, who will not deviate one iota. It is a story without end. It wreaks havoc around you and in you. It does not know how to snuff the fires eating ardently at the bodies. Only words will lay bare the long walk to that oasis where you will finally satisfy your thirst. You do not have weapons other than words, sentinels and scouts of hope, recalling that first return. The country wrought with fear, the bitterness, the tears, the uncertainty. Your horizon so sparing life forward, the life, the resilience, life that rises up, stands tall, in spite of the horrors that people your memories. Life, hope, and nothing else. That's the essence of our song. I do not have another weapon in my hands, illustrious nobody that I never got to know. I do not have another weapon that fits me in this hour abundant with weapons, in this world deadlocked. Words are my preferred weapons. Words that dance on a patch of land from which I watch the isthmus of my sentinel head submerge in silence, as joy spills and spills across the threshold of words to come. It is getting late and time has forgotten to join our countrysides. With happiness gone, talk has drifted away from our borders. It is getting late and I've not met you. I don't have another weapon that fits my hand. If time delivers a star to you, there among the clouds, to be counted in the evening, pretend to see it. It is a star, a bright body, an almost nothing, a living woman who knocks at your door, a woman never seen completely that you must have met in a previous life. I borrowed a quote of the pathway, and this is where my own take their rest, dwelling internally in front of the house where their words resonate in defiance of time. A 50-year-old mango tree preserves the treasures of my memory. Here I recognize the subtlest perfume, the slightest chirping. When the sun is at its high point, the tiny music opens me to the spirit. I drink from it as if from spring water, as the storms announce themselves and the dramatically shifting climate. This inner time is mine, here where we meet the tiny music, woven thread by thread, like a handmade cotton cloth. Every plant, every fiber finds its place. Each insect brings its song, and the weavers there at noon, the breath of the gorgeous weather. Snug in my marrow, this spell gathers my most essential baggage. I step onto other lands, taking it with me. It never leaves me. Whose voice is that but mine, slinking through a mute world, voice that has never told me anything more true than what living itself has taught me? To share the joy and pain of those whose voices go unheard. I don't have the chance to be a mouthpiece. My voice should have carried so far from the rising sun to the shadows deepening on the edge of the night to come. Words are my preferred weapons. Words that dance on a patch of land from which I watch the isthmus of my sentinel head submerge in silence as joy spills and spills across the threshold of words to come.